Okay, the Hamilton Community Foundation's study tour of housing in Montreal trip is now a wrap, and have a couple of reflections on it overall. The last part of the trip, we had some again amazing panels, a little less touring around, and a couple of takeaways. One was from Councillor Alex Norris, who represents the Plateau District in Montreal. And the amazing thing he said is that their party has taken bold action on both active transportation and housing, and they were roundly criticized by the pundits in the media about what this was going to mean, and used language like war on the car and all that sort of thing. But for the most part, they have been richly rewarded at the polls, and that citizens love what they're doing and have really been responded incredibly well. So I think it's a good lesson to say that that there's opportunities for bold action, and that sometimes it's rewarded because it actually delivers on what it promises to do. We also heard some important messages from the City of Montreal. Learned some of the details of some of the really excellent programs that the provincial government has had in Quebec that have been administered by the municipality, but what I was honestly troubled to learn that some of them are being overhauled and replaced with new programs that are more complicated and require quite a bit of adjustment for the sector. And I think one of the things that the reactions that we heard from some of the participants in the Hamilton crew was that predictability and certainty is really, really important, because there's a lot of work that goes into establishing the systems and the work that people are doing over long periods of time to raise capital, to garner support in the community, that sort of thing. All is based on a certain set of assumptions about what the programs are going to be able to deliver, and when they change the programs, it introduces a ton of uncertainty and really undermines the mission that people are invested in. And then I guess at the end of the day, the overarching impression that I have is that it reinforces my belief that we need to grow the non-market sector, and we need to build additional capacity to grow that non-market sector. The idea that Scotiabank Economics has put forward that we should try to get to the OECD average for non-market housing. So right now, Canada, about 3.8% of households get their housing from the non-market sector, while the OECD average is 8%. That's a worthy goal. It's a big stretch, and it's going to take a lot of effort. But, my sense is that if we have that goal, and we have lots of people working towards that goal, and we repeat that goal over and over again, we'll find the ways to be able to make the legislative and regulatory adjustments that are needed to raise the capital. There's, the impression I have is there's lots of investment capital out there. It's just going to take a lot of perseverance and creativity to unlock it. And we'll also build the capacity if it's in service of that goal. And so it's amazing what people can do when they rally around an achievable objective like that, or even a stretch goal like that. And I came away thinking that there's lots of opportunities and plenty to learn from our friends in La Belle Province. So it was a great trip. Thanks to the Hamilton Community Foundation for inviting me. Kudos to the leaders who were there, who took time out of their busy schedules, like Mayor Andrea Horvath and Councillor Maureen Wilson. And congrats on a great trip, and lots of great new friendships and connections made. Looking forward to what comes next.